Hi guys, welcome back to the Funky Evolution Party. I hope the previous sets of videos have been really helpful in breaking yourselves down and building yourselves back up. I did upload quite a few this weekend only because I felt bad that I haven't been, you know, pushing you guys to really shake things up in your own lives locally, and then how we can shake things up globally and create that love wave. Today, I thought I would talk about being psycho-spiritual. Again, yesterday when I went through the meditation, I explained why religion was not part of this plan per se, because, let's look at it this way. London is in the middle. You got all these routes to come into London, into the heart of the city. You can come from the east, you can come from the west, you can come from the north, or you can come from the south. It doesn't matter what road you take, you're going to get to the heart of the city. So with the right guides, with the right maps, with all the right tools and resources, spirituality is a psychological path. Because again, I've read so many texts and so many books, and what they always say is go and look and question. Go and look and question. Don't take this as the first-hand information. Go out and search and do your research, because they know that these books have been written and rewritten and rewritten. It's like playing Chinese whispers. Oh, did you hear this? Oh, I heard that bit. Let's not tell them that bit. Let's just take that bit out. They don't need to know that. We do need to know that. What they didn't expect us to know was that our DNA strands actually held our ancestral history and everything. This is also why, as society progress, we're not getting smarter because of technology. It's our DNA strands have ancestral knowledge that we can just tap right into. And again, I went about the metro physics, like getting on the metro to where you want to go. You can't do that when you're just in your head. So psycho-spiritual is, again, bringing back into that consciousness and awareness and feeling your way through the process. So, things like spirit guides, the gods and the goddesses and prophecies, these have all been universal, and these are things that we can't deny. Unfortunately, the goddesses in history have been demonized. Like, I'm sorry, Lilith got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Why? Because she was on top? I don't believe that. I don't think that there's any man on earth that would complain about that. So we need to be a little bit more psychologic in our spiritual development. And we are not just these vehicles. This is the vehicle, but inside that vehicle there's a lot more. And like our thumbprints, we are all unique and individual. And in finding that spiritual path that suits you, i.e. being psycho-spiritual, it's about how you feel. And again, when you get the goosebumps, people freak out. Oh my God, I've got, that feeling. It's because we don't understand that feeling, and it's because we don't sit with that feeling and allow that feeling to just be. Because a lot of the messages are around us. It's just that we're so horse with blinkers on that there's only one way to do things. Like, I've been reading so much crap about left wing, right wing, when again, you need both wings to fly. We need to be a little bit more common sense and logical in our approach to spirituality. One thing is for sure, the astrology and these eclipses in the next 2-week period is like a speed up of things, of information, of us really going, hold up, is that the truth? Because remember, TRUTH, truth, equals trust. TRUST equals true. TRUE, truth, trust, true. Let that be what guides you. It's your compass. And if it's not the truth and you have to do a bit of digging, again, I went through those consciousness and awareness exercises so you can start to feel yourself again, to understand that you have these feelings, and we're allowed to feel extreme happiness and extreme sadness. Without the balance, it will always be a battle because I have to be so happy all the time that I've become so miserable in trying to attain that, or vice versa. I'm so depressed, I'm so needy, help me, help me, help me. As individuals, united, collectively, individually, we make up a massive army, but that is by being individually strong and then coming collectively strong. And it doesn't matter what road you want to take into the heart of that city. Again, they're all the same route that's going to get you to the heart. So rather than battle each other over which road is the quickest, fastest, best route to take, I live that way and that road is the best way for me to come. And I'm not going to go all the way around the block to go on someone else's best path or quickest path, because the quickest path to someone else is not always going to be your quickest path. And it's really about being open and honest with yourself, exploring all those options that are around you, i.e., to some point, I say that nature is my religion, and I don't mean trees and, ducks and all of that sort of thing. I mean our true nature, who we are. Why did we come to this planet? To live in this human experience that does allow pain, that does allow pleasure, that does allow us free will and opportunity. But we give our free will to others. We expect others to think on our behalf rather than think for us. It's kind of like not wanting to grow up or move out of home and expect that someone is always going to look after us. I'm sorry, but you're adults now, and we have a future generation of children that if we don't set a clear path now moving forward, i.e. social responsibility, and then looking at things, how we can incorporate everything else into that, because everyone has a form of social responsibility to themselves and to society, and that's what the main purpose of religions was to keep people united. However, it got manipulated and it got used and abused, as does everything else. However, you can't manipulate love. You either feel it or you don't. If this doesn't feel good, then don't do it. If it feels good, do it. And this is not about the need for someone else's gratification. This is about you understanding who you are, so then you can take that out and make that difference. And it's not about, I'm no Jesus of suburbia, don't get me wrong. Again, you've seen me drink whiskey for breakfast. I don't promote to be this amazing spiritual being. I am human like the rest of us. And again, united we stand, divided we fall. Once we become humble and understand our place with all our color and all our flair, what are we really? Strip us down, we're just a naked plastic bottle. Exciting times, right? Take away the melanin in the skin, we're all the same. Strip away the top layer, like I explained in Psycho Sexy, you've got blood, you've got oxygen, water, blood cells, heat. It's all the same thing. So once we break down the bullshit and start to understand that being psycho-spiritual is about you and your path and what road you decide to come into. There are people along the way that are going to help us, and there is so many out there. We're so lucky. Again, social media could be the devil or it could be our savior. So it's up to you to start digging deep, sitting still with yourself, because I like to say that this virus has put everyone on a forced vipassana, a silent meditation without the silence, which is about equanimity of the mind, understanding what is real. And to be honest with you, again, like I said, money will depreciate in value, but ourselves as a society can actually really grow from that. So I hope this helps. Please like, share, and get the message out there. Remember, it's time for a funky evolution party, and it's the alien nation that's going to win this one. Thanks.